Ayan. So, good morning again. Open your book on page 128. Again, open your book on 128. Let's discuss about understanding scale drawing. So, we are done in understanding the proportion. And this time, scale drawing. So, when we say scale drawing, sabi niya, when do we use scale drawing in real life? So, kailan nga ba? Sino nakakaalam? Nandyan sa book on page 128. So, when do we use scale drawing in real life? Anyone? Sino yung naka-ready yung book dyan? Di ba sinabi ko? Ready nyo
Para
yung
po
mga book niya?
i-measure yung land?
Yes, para i-measure yung, it's either yung distance, yung to estimate, yung halimbawa, gusto mong pumunta sa isang lugar pero hindi mo malaman kung gaano katagal yung biyahe doon or gaano siya kalayo. So, ito, using the scale drawing, matutulungan niya tayo to estimate the distance o yung time travel. And ito, dito sa ating pinaka-best na example ng ating scale drawing is yung map. And we have here maps use scales to show the distance between cities or towns, 'di ba? Sa inyong subject na about sa history, yung sa mga places, yung mga ganun, 'di ba gumagamit kayo ng map? And to estimate the distance between two locations, just measure the distance between them on the map and then use the scale to find or estimate the actual distance between the two locations. So dito, papasok yung ating discussion last meeting which is about proportion. So how? Dito sa example natin, will you read it? Raf, dun sa Kester looks, Raf,
Sa anong page sa
128, yes.
Kester looks at the intramuros road map to determine the distance of Dr. Celsius Shrine from the National Museum.
He reads the scale at the bottom of the map and uses a ruler to find the distance between these two locations on the map. And then next, he uses the scale and his understanding of ratio and proportion. So, di ba? Paano natin masusukat yung distance doon sa scale drawing or doon sa map kung hindi natin naiintindihan yung ating discussion or yung previous discussion na about sa ratio and proportion. So, connected siya dito. Sabi niya, next, he uses the scale and his understanding of ratio and proportion. For what? To find the distance between these two locations. Yung hinahanap niya kasi yung distance, di ba, ng Dr. Jose Rizal Shrine from the National Museum. And he writes a proportion to solve the problem. And then after niya mag-solve ng proportion, he realized that Dr. Jose Rizal Shrine is about 1,650 meters or 1.65 kilometers away from the National Museum. So, hindi niya na pinakita yung solving. Pero paano ba ang pagkuha ng ating scale distance using the scale drawing or the map? And when we say map, di ba ito yung visual representation of an area? And the road maps are perhaps the most widely used maps by drivers and travelers. Meron na nga sa ano ngayon yung Google Map. And the scale on a map is the ratio of the distance on the map on the actual distance. Ayan, tignan niyo yung mapa dyan sa example 129. So, kung papansinin mo nga naman by simply looking at the map, so malalaman mo na kung gaano kalayo yung iyong pupuntahan. And ang pinagkaano lang dito is kung paano mo makukuha yung distance. So, meron tayong ginagamit na formula or yung proportion na yung distance on the map, kung mapapansin nyo dyan, distance on the map over yung ating actual distance Ayan. Ito, yung first ratio, distance on the map over actual distance is equal to yung 1 over scale used on the map. So, depende kasi kung ilang scale ang, ayan, yung ibibigay. So, ang scale drawing, it shows an object exactly as it looks, but it is generally either smaller or larger. Ayan, and the scale gives the ratio that compares the length on the drawing to the actual length of the object. So, meron tayong example dito na kung saan yung drawing of a bicycle, ang gagamitin nating ay proportion, ito, yung nilagay ko dyan, yung the distance on the map over actual distance is equal to 1 over scale used on the map. Pero yung example natin dito, we have the drawing of a bicycle has a scale of 1 inch is to 2 feet. So, ibig sabihin, ang distance sa map is meron tayong 1 inch dito. And then, 1 inch is to 2 feet. So, 1 inch over 2 feet. And then, the distance between the centers of the wheels or wheelbase measures 1 and 3/4 inches. So, saan natin ilalagay ang 1/4 or 1 and 3/4 inches? Siyempre, dun sa katapat ng 1 inch. Kasi, sabi ko nga, kung ano yung magkapareho ang unit, ay yun yung dapat pareho din yung pagkakalagay mo dun sa kanilang ratio. So, magiging dito ang ating 1 and 3/4 inches. Ngayon, ang tinatanong dyan, what is the actual distance in feet? So, hinahanap natin yung dito, yung nawawala dito. So, since in feet siya, feet ang ating magiging unit dito. And since missing ang ating actual distance, di ba kapag unknown, ang ginagamit nating letter is N. Oo, unknown. Hindi natin alam kung ilan ba ang actual distance. So, tinuruan ko na kayo kung paano mag-solve ng ratio and proportion, di ba? Kapag kapag naka-fraction form, cross multiplication ng ating gagamitin. So, unahin natin ito, yung 1 inch divided by n feet. So, 1 times n is still n. Tama? And then, inches, yung unit natin na dalawa, ilagay natin inches and feet. Kasi minultiply natin and then pinagsama lang natin yung dalawang unit. Equals, ito, 2 feet times 1 and 3/4 inches. Diba kapag nagmumultiply tayo ng number and ating mixed number, yung mixed number, ginagawa muna nating improper. Very good. Paano? By multiplying the denominator and whole number. We have 4 times 1 is 4. And then add the numerator. Very good. So we have 7. And then kakopy natin yung ating denominator which is 4. So we have now 2 times 7 over 3 or 7 over 4. So kapag magmumultiply tayo, 7 times, 7 over 4 times 2, diba, numerator times numerator and then denominator times denominator. Since wala na itong, diba, kapag whole number, since wala siyang denominator, automatic na meron niyang 1 kasi whole number siya. And pwede na natin silang i-multiply. So, 2 times 7, we have
14.
14. And 1 times 4, 4. Pwede pa ba natin i-simplify?
Opo.
Divisible sila by 2. 14 divided by 2, I mean.
12.
14 divided by 2,
7.
7. And 4 divided by 2,
2.
2.
Two.
Ano yung ating nakuhang sagot?
7.
7/2.
Improper siya. So, anong kailangan natin gawin?
I-divide.
I-divide. So, ilang 7 meron kay 2?
3.
3. Kasi
Ay,
yan ay
wala.
6. And since 6 yan, ilan ang sobra dun sa 7? Diba isa?
Isa.
Tapos, copy the denominator. So, ang equivalent ng 7/2 sa improper ay 3 and 1/2.
1/2.
So, we have, dito, lagay natin 3 and 1/2. Tapos, yung kanilang, yung kanilang unit. We have inches and feet the end. Ngayon, di ba ang hinahanap lang natin is dapat feet lang daw ang ating magiging unit. Di ba? Kasi n feet lang ang hinahanap natin dito. So, since n ang hinahanap natin at feet, malamang kung anong kasama niya, i-divide natin siya both. So, pag dinivide natin yung inch dyan, ayan, matatanggal na si inch. Matatanggal na si inch. So, anong natira? N feet.
Feet.
Ayan. Yung hinahanap natin is equal to 3 and 1/2 feet. Nakuha na natin yung sinusolve or yung question kanina na what is the actual distance in feet? So, that is equal to 3 and 1/2 feet. Nakuha ba? Nakuha ba kung paano natin sinolve yung sa actual distance? Ayan. So, by the use of solving the proportion, we can find or found the actual distance of the wheelbase. And that is 3 and 1/2. Another example. So, since same ang ating, wait lang. Yan, same ang ating formula. Hindi ko na i-erase. Ngayon, ang pakibasa yung ating second example, yung sa a building. Tony. Stable ba yung connection ni Tony? Kaya niya bang basahin yan? O, Tony. Kaya, Tony? Sino na lang yung kayang basahin? Yung hindi mabagal yung signal. Jeremy, mabagal din ba? Si Jamira.
Opo.
Jamira?
Yung po dito.
Yung sa a building, page 130.
Building is 25 feet long.
275.
Drawing.
Nak, 275.
7 feet long.
Mm-mm.
1 each represents 25 feet. What is the height of the building in the scale drawing?
So, dito, meron tayong given na 275 feet long. And yung scale drawing natin ay may 1 inch represent or nagre-represent yon ng 25 feet. So, ang tinatanong, yung length of the building in the scale drawing. So, ang gagamitin nating letter ngayon is L para sa ating missing kasi ang hinahanap is length para hindi lang malito. So, since ang ating magiging solution, proportion is distance on the map over actual distance equals 1 over scale used on the map. So, yung scale natin na given dito is, di ba, on a scale drawing, 1 inch represents 25 feet. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 1 inch over 25 feet. Yan. And, ang hinahanap natin is yung length. Length ng ating building on the scale. So, since hinahanap ang length, dito, nawawala yung ating length. And, yung pinaka distance or yung, ang tawag dito, Yung given dyan sa example number 2 is a building is 275 feet long. So, meron tayong 275 feet long. Ayan. So, same process. Kailangan lang nating i-solve by yung tinuro ko kung paano ba mag-solve ng ratio and proportion. So, cross multiplication ulit. Yung 1 inch. Ayan. So, 1 times 275 is still 275. Very good. And then, yung length na hinahanap natin, i-multiply siya dun sa 25 feet. So, that is 25 feet long. So, ayan, feet long. And, ngayon, ang gagawin natin para mahanap natin yung yung long, kung gaano ba kahaba yung ating building is i-divide natin siya kung anong kasama ni long. Ano ba yung kasama niya? We have 25 feet. So, i-divide natin siya both by 25 feet. Hindi ko lang nalagay itong inches, yung unit niya kanina. So, divide 25 feet. So, makakancel niyan yung 25 dito, feet. Tapos, i-divide natin 275 divided by 25. So, dito ko na lang siya i-solve. 275 divided by 25. So, since ang 2 hindi siya pwedeng i-divide ng 25, dito tayo sa 27. So, 27 divided by 25 is 1. Tama? And 1 times 25 is 25. And then 27 minus 25, ilan?
2.
2. Very good. And then bring down 5. So 25 divided by 25 is still 1. And 1 times 25 is 25. And 25 minus 25 is 0. So the answer is ito. So we have 11 inches.
11 inches.
Very good. So, nahanap na natin kung yung tinatanong niya na what is the length of the building in the scale drawing. So, kung yung sa actual distance is meron tayong 275 feet long, dito naman sa scale drawing is meron lang tayong 11 inches. Okay? Naintindihan?
Opo.
So, ngayon, meron tayo dito sa practice. Ayan. Sa practice, meron tayong on a map. The scale is, ano daw yung given scale? 1 centimeter. Equivalent yan sa 200 kilometers. And for each map distance, find the actual distance in kilometers. So, meron tayong dito yung sa parang, ayan, nakikita nyo yung ganyan? Nakikita nyo?
Opo.
Yan. So, meron tayong kapag 0 centimeter, syempre 0 kilometer. Pero ang 1 centimeter, meron tayong, ayan, given, 200 kilometers. So, tina-times lang natin siya by 200. 1 kilometer. Ay, mali. Ba't kilometer yung nilagay ko? 1 centimeter.
Kulang pa po ng isa.
Anak, mamaya. Later. So, yung 2 centimeter niyan is, times lang natin siya sa 200. So, therefore, we have 400 kilometers. And then, if we have 3 centimeter, we have 600 kilometers. Nakukuha kung paano nangyayari kapag nagkaroon tayo ng 4 centimeter, ilan ang ating kilometers?
Teacher, pwede po kayo magbigay ng example sa mga fractions?
Ah, yes, nak. O, paano naman to? Kapag 4,
800 po.
800. Very good. And last one, dito sa ating given, meron tayong 5 cm. Minultiply lang natin siya sa 200. That's why naging 1,000. Ayan. Ngayon, ngayon, what if fraction like, magbibigay ako 2 and 1/2.
1,000.
So, if it's 2 and 1/2 centimeter, ilan kaya ang kanyang kilometers? Ayan. Missing yung kanyang
500.
measure sa kilometer. Anong gagawin natin? Since ang 1 centimeter is equivalent siya sa 200 kilometer, so ang gagawin natin, itong 2 and 1/2 centimeter is i-multiply lang natin siya sa 200. So magiging yung 2 and 1/2, di ba, gawin muna natin siyang improper. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, over 2. Di ba, i-multiply natin siya sa 200.
4 + 1, 5.
Yes. So, i-multiply natin siya sa 200.
2.
Automatic ito, meron siyang denominator na 1. And by multiplying fractions, ayan, di ba? 5 times 200 is equal to 1,000. And then,
1.
2 times 1 is 2.
2.
1,000 divided by 2 is 500. So, ibig
2.
sabihin, ang 2 and 1/2 centimeter is merong 500 kilometers.
100.
Yes. So, naintindihan ba yung part na yan? Paano naman po kapag decimal? So, ganun lang din. Halimbawa, ang given is 2.2. Kung 2.2 centimeter, tapos, meron siyang, ita-times lang natin siya sa 200 na given kilometer dito sa ating pinaka-given. So, i-multiply lang natin yung 2.2 sa 200. So, 200 times 2.2. Ayan. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 2 is 4. And ganun din, 0, 0, 4. So, add. Bring down 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. 4, bring down. And 1 decimal place. So, 1. Therefore, meron tayong 440. Nakuha ba? Nakuha ba ito?
Opo.
Ayan. So, ngayon, kayo ang gumawa ng number 1 to 6. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo, yung mga hindi pa nakapag-submit dun sa ating page 118 na about sa
Sir, saan
proportion,
po ilalagay yung sagot?
dyan sa gilid niya na. After nung, di ba nakalagay, dun sa number 1, meron tayong 4 centimeters, sabi niya. Tapos, lagay nyo na lang equal. Tapos, kung na rin, sagot nyo.
Ano
And then,
po page?
kilometers. Page 131. Again, page 131. Yung, practice
Teacher,
A.
kung ano po yung
Practice
halimbawa
A.
po.
1 to 6 lang. Ano yun, Jeremy?
Halimbawa po, 4 centimeter, tapos po, yung kilometer nyo nun po, 800. Yun na po isusulat.
Yes. Okay? Okay ba? Wag kalimutan isulat yung kilometers.
Sir, practice po yung sagutan.
Ito, practice A number 1 to 6. Page 131. Any question? We still have 7 minutes. Any question? Grade 6? Any question, grade 6?
Wala po.